Your kids don't care what you say. They're shaped by what you do and how you lead. So if you want kids that are strong and capable and independent and healthy, you have to show them. That's why we do this every morning. So if you want to get in shape and show your kids, this 10-minute workout with just a dumbbell is the way to do it. So join us every morning and set the example for what you want your kids to be. First thing though, before we move our bodies, we're going to prime our minds, choose our first thoughts of the day. We do this every day so that we're not just chasing default stimulus like everybody else. We want to be intentional about our thoughts so that we lead by example. So what we're doing here, put your feet underneath your hips, sit down in what we call our passive squat or paleo squat position. If you feel like you're going to fall over, you can grab yourself a counterbalance in the form of a weight or a dog. And then while we're here, we're going to do a little bit of breath work in the form of a box breath. 4-second inhale, 4-second pause, 4-second exhale, 4-second pause at the bottom while we choose our first thoughts. So go ahead and breathe along with me. We'll exhale. Start with an inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible. Nobody's coming to do it for me. No excuses. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between stimulus and response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude. Inhale. All right. She's ready. All right. So next thing, we'll start moving the body. We've set up our mind. We've opened the hips. Now think, what example do I want to set for my kids? So we're getting down and we're getting up. And good morning, everybody. Jody, Meredith, equipment, Jason, who else? Yaroslav. Is that Valerie there? So we're going to start with 2 minutes, as we always do, of just getting down and getting up. This is our initial warm-up for the day. It's essential movement. Make sure you can get up off the floor. You can crawl yourself down, walk it down. We're looking to get all the way down on the floor to the point where you can take your hands off the ground, showing that you're there. You can't see me there. And then all the way back up. Good morning, Job. So you can walk it back up. You can hop it down, hop it up, whatever you're feeling at this moment. And then we can think about picking up the pace as we go, as the body warms and you feel ready for it. So take it at your pace. This is just our first little bit of warm-up. We'll have another 10 minutes of warm-up or so after this, so that we're always ready to go when it's time to turn up the intensity, especially, you could say, as we get older and that warm-up becomes more and more important. I see it all the time that, the young kids come in and they can pound on their bodies without much issue. But as we get older, and the body gets a little more stiff, it just becomes more and more important to take better care of yourself. And that means eating right, sleeping well, warming up before you exercise. concentrating on reducing your stress. All those kinds of things that if you do, you set a great example for your kids. Not by telling them what to do, but by showing, because nobody listens to our words. They watch what we do, and they follow that instead of what you tell them to do. So, getting the blood flowing here so that we can build capacity for the things we want to be able to do and set an example for. All right, so first warm-up movement here, we're going to go with a standing march, just alternating the leg that comes up towards the chest, keeping the chest tall, nice and upright. Should feel a little bit of pinch in the hip flexor, right at the joint there. Maybe a little bit of quad as well. And then second one is going to be our good morning. Basically feet underneath the hips, and then send the hips back till you feel some hamstring tension. Stand it back up. Our goal is to maintain a nice neutral spine as we do so. Squeeze the butt at the top, hips back, hips forward. And a few more there. Good morning, Buddha. Working out with us this morning. Let's give it a go. Let's try something new. Dumbbell snatch, hollow rock, and then some single leg work. We got our balance and our hops and our squats on a single leg. Another great example. Okay, next, sorry, I'm getting caught up there. We're gonna hang out on one foot, and you can think about, just doing a little bit of rotation, staying on that single leg. You could do a little bit of drop of the hip, raise the hip. I like that one. Just spending some time on that foot. Once again, it is going to be single leg opportunity work day after our EMOM of dumbbell snatches and hollow rocks, where we'll do a little bit of this. We'll do a little bit of hopping. Go ahead and switch legs. And then if you're up for it, a little bit of squatting, but just increasing our capacity in the foot, ankle, knee, and our balance. So, real good one today. Build your capacity, set the example for someone else. All right, from there, we're gonna go with our alternating lunge. So we're looking at taking a long step backwards, such that when you come down to the floor, that back knee, when the back knee kisses the front shin, stays nice and vertical, and we're not out in front. Jason, I'm still trying to get off the floor. I know you got it, Jason. It is early, so if you're a little slow starting up, that's okay. Take your time. That's why we ease in with the warm-up, making sure that we're ready for some intensity and that we can maintain it every day and we're not beating ourselves up. All right, from there, we're gonna get down on all fours and we're gonna go with our thread the needle thoracic spine rotation, which looks like this. You're gonna take one hand off the floor, slide it underneath so that it's, you guys can barely see me here, so it's between the other hand and your knees. If you can take the shoulder to the floor, great. And then twist, bringing that hand back up to the ceiling, underneath, and then overhead. Meredith, you joining us this morning for the workout? Let's get at least 5 there. Switch sides, shoulder to the floor, and twist. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate that, Maple. Don't do that. Okay, and then from there, go ahead and hop up for our first set of air squats. So feet underneath the shoulders, hips go back and down a little bit, like arms out in front as a counterbalance, and ideally hips come below the knee, And then we stand it back up, squeeze the legs, squeeze the butt at the top. So hips down and back, stand it up, squeeze. I want to maintain even weight distribution through my feet, the bottom there. Don't want the heels coming up off the floor. Drive up and squat, but drive up and squeeze. We're gonna get a second round here of the warm-up. Starting with a little bit of rotation of the hip. Taking it out and then back in. Think lift the knee, rotate, drop, and then come on back. Body's heating up. You should start to feel a little bit of warmth happening. Switch legs. As you're doing this, you should be giving yourself credit, giving yourself a pat on the back that you've made the decision to get up early, work hard for yourself, but also to set an example. All right, from there, we're gonna switch it up to our staggered stance. Good morning, so lining up the toes of one foot with the heel of the other, and then send that hip back, squeeze the butt. You can even alternate this. Let's do that, let's alternate today. So just switching the feet, sending the hip back, finding that hamstring, and then squeezing. Just a little more dynamic, a little more active than staying in one spot. All right, and then from there, we're gonna do our single leg hinge. You can think just send the leg back, stand it back up. You can go as far as you feel comfortable with. As it is single leg balance day, and as we do every day, try to stay on that one foot for the whole set if you can. Squeeze the butt at the top again, right? That's the theme. Always squeezing the butt at extension. Really, that's what creates extension to the hip. And switch sides. It's past 12 o'clock here in Finland. Wow, thanks for joining us though. And Peter, I actually, I own a CrossFit gym here in Canada. And we've got a family from Finland who used to be with us. They're back in Finland right now, but they were with us in Canada here for 3 or 4 years. Very nice people. All right, from there, we're gonna get into our Spider-Man lunges. So take a plank position, take one foot outside the hands, and you can go side to side, backwards, forwards, whatever finds those kind of tight spots. You'll find maybe in the hamstring or in the hip flexor in the other leg. Find those tight spots. Please don't make me lie to you. Come on, Meredith. Someday we're gonna get you here. I appreciate that you keep showing up because it gives me more opportunities to try to convince you. Accessible to everybody. Always scalable, Meredith. Jody, set 92 days, the 5 a.m. squat club. Hell yeah. Great job. Yeah, that is wicked. Switch sides if you haven't. If you guys are interested, Valerie or VMPAGE has a channel as well where she does a lot of fitness and kind of mindset content as well. So check out Valerie's channel. Last week did, 600 log flips, just over 600, a mile worth of log flips. Nice long live stream, go check that out. Don't you even worry, Jody. Missed today, no problem, right? Get back on, that's all that matters. You like that music, Valerie? Change it up a little bit. I don't play video games, so I don't know the Sims music, but I can imagine. All right, from there, let's go ahead and get down onto the floor on your chest. And we're just gonna open up the shoulders a little bit. So we'll take the arms overhead and just pulse them up off the ground as high as you can. Lifting from the shoulder, keeping a nice straight arm. We will be going overhead today, so let's warm up the shoulders a little bit. Maybe get 10 there, and then bring the thumbs to the shoulders, press them up overhead. We'll get 10 there. Okay, and then up for a second set of squats before we start the workout. So once again, hips down below the knees, chest is upright, feet are flat on the floor, knees in line with the feet. Get 10 or so. You get a little cracking this morning. Good morning, knees. All right, they're feeling awake. Let's talk about today's workout. Dog, dog. Oh, okay, hi. Yeah, you're right there. This thing is a lap dog. All right, so today's workout, EMOM 10, right? As simple as 10 minutes of work. We're going 2 movements as usual, alternating between those 2. So, you're very welcome, Valerie. Yeah, definitely go check it out. Jason, I've had travel days. That's okay, it's not reset. We're just counting total days. Jason, doesn't need to be a streak necessarily. Canada's beautiful, wildlife is similar to Finland, very cool. All right, so let's talk about these 2 movements. Excuse me, Doug. The first one, the dumbbell snatch. You can do this with a kettlebell if you want. You can do this with anything, right? I could use a little weight plate. I could use my daughter's dumbbells, just something that's got some load. Depending on how you're feeling, you can go heavy or light. The idea is you're gonna take the dumbbell from the floor, straight overhead. So in terms of technique here, ideally I wanna set up in a nice neutral position, right? Feet are flat, back is flat, hips are down, chest is up. And then I wanna think deadlift until I cross the knee. And then I wanna think squeeze the butt as usual, and then pull like I'm starting a lawnmower. So I'm standing up from the floor. Once I cross the knees, squeeze the butt hard, and then pull with the arm. If you want, you can drop back under it, call it a power snatch, or just squeeze the legs and butt, press, and that's a muscle snatch. So no rebend to the knees. What I'm gonna suggest is that we alternate hands. So touch the floor, drive, switch on the way down, touch and drive. If you need, bring it to the, to the hang and switch from there or from the shoulder. What I suggest though is do that instead of putting it down and then having to reset on the floor. Just harder to get into a tight setup position. So hold on to it, go touch and go. That'll allow you to maintain a nice tight position. Movement number 2, I had a yoga mat here, there it is. Movement number 2 is a hollow rock, which is a gymnastics core movement, we'll say. So basically what it is creating a rigid midline, rigid core that doesn't move while you're rocking around. So it's resisting movement, not creating it. The abs are for resisting movement. Oh, you're into this one. I like it, Meredith. So the second one, this is the kind of top version of it. My hips are fully open, right? They're squeezed, they're not flexed at all. And the arms are up overhead and I'm in kind of a banana position. I'm like a frozen banana rocking back and forth. This one is pretty challenging though. I want to make sure that I'm not clunking on the floor, right? I'm not arching and bonking. I want to be smooth rocking. As you can see, smooth as opposed to that. I don't know if that was a good demo, but I can feel that clunking. So if that's not accessible, you're not helping. Go. If that's not accessible, here are a few other options kind of coming down from there. One would be one leg to the chest, do half of them that way and then switch it up. That's kind of one step down. 2 steps down would just be knees to chest. You know, you can still go arms overhead. And then eventually legs up straight, hands on the shins, rocking there. And if needed, you could just hold that position. Just legs straight up, chest is off, or the shoulders are off the ground because you're lifting the chest up. So those are our 2 movements. You've got options of going light for more reps for a little more cardio, or heavier for less reps for a little more strength. For the hollow rock, just choose a number that you think you can maintain, right? We'll get 5 sets of each. And, you know, choose a number that you think you can hold for 5 sets. And if not, I mean, you could always start a little low and then work your way up as well. So let's take a couple minutes, warm up the snatch, warm up the hollow rock, hit the like button or the thumbs up if you're watching on a non-mobile. I guess either way it's thumbs up because we're not vertical. All right, so take a minute, let's get set up. Try out your weight for your dumbbell. Get in a couple hollow rocks. Exactly where I'm gonna go here. Yeah, hit the reactions, thank you. Bye, Peter. Peter, you heading out? See you later, gotta go. You have a great day, sir. Thanks for joining in from Finland. Crazy. Crazy cool there. Okay. What are you destroying? Just a moment. Maple is ripping something. Always ripping something. Alright. Maybe a couple in between warm-up reps here. Maple, please move. I don't want to hit you. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe 14 to 16 on the dumbbell snatch, and then see if I can add up to maybe 20 by the end. We'll see. And then the hollow rocks, I'm probably going to aim for 15. But once again, you want to choose a number that you can maintain. Don't worry about mine. Might need some chalk for those dumbbell snatches. Okay. All right, so let's see. 25 dumbbell, that's my heaviest, that's perfect. That'll be good for you, Jody, I like that. All right, so, 'tis time. Once again, alternating between the dumbbell snatch and the first movement. On the first minute, second minute is our hollow rocks, and then we're gonna alternate for 10 minutes or 5 sets. And then we've got our single leg opportunity work afterwards. So, hopefully we're all set up. We got our new song here for the workout, Maple. Stop it. Okay. All right, let's do this. Stop it. Okay. All right, team. Let's do this. 10 seconds. Dumbbell snatches first. 5, 3, 2, 1. Go.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a race, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a
14 for me. We'll see, that might be good.
Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss.
Yeah, Meredith. Try the workout when you got some time. 5. First cell of hollow rocks. 3, 2, 1.
don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. And when they try to change, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me.
One round down. 14 and 15. Dumbbell snatch is a little more cardio. Hollow rocks, a little more muscular endurance, we'll say. 10 seconds.
You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. 5, got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11, it's time for progression. Oh! You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I want to be first, work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till
10 and 10, nice Jody.
10
seconds.
The right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off
3,
from a break off from the
2,
weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand
2 rounds down.
ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say
3 to
no,
go.
free me.
Gotta get that chalk. Get pretty slippery.
You could try to
15.
play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing.
Keep it up, T. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11, it's time for progression. Oh! You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free
15.
me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save
10.
him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes
3,
mayhem. We
2,
can change the world, change
1.
times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. I could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy.
3 rounds down, 2 to go, team. Good job so far. If you're feeling pretty good, you can turn up the reps a little bit. Or if you're just hanging on, perfect. 10 seconds. Excuse me, dog. No. 5, 3, 2, 1.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, so free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
16 there.
But you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me.
10 seconds.
Break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't want to be fast
3,
asleep
2,
on the scheme.
1.
Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
Abs are on fire.
One
One more round, team. One more of each.
Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make it.
Let's go
No 9-5, no
for the bigger set of snatches on the last round, and then rest a little bit for the last minute of hollow rocks, so you can still get your full set. And go for 20 here. 3, 2, 1.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. I'm in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind
One more
is
set
a
of hollow
weapon.
rocks.
11-11, it's time for progression.
3, 2, 1. Go ahead if you're ready. Finish them within the minute. No.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life.
Abs.
Off. What do you like?
20 and 20 there.
No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life.
Heck yeah. Good job, team. Stop, Maple. Stop it. Maple. Please stop. Let me just do this without you. Great job, team. All right, walk around a little bit, catch your breath, grab some water, hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet. If you're watching the replay, post in the comments how many reps, what weight did you use, how do you like hollow rocks. 16 and 16 for Valerie. Used a 15-pound dumbbell because I'm burnt. Probably clunky, but I felt the burn. Awesome. Awesome, Jody. Landed on 16-16. Good morning, Megan. Hollow rocks dumbbell snatches down. You want to hang out for some single leg work, Megan? Probably good for your hip. Now I'm crying. Nah. Oh, all right. Let's talk about our single leg work. So, I'm liking the format that we've done the last, I think it's been about 2 weeks or so that we've done this now, but I really like it, and I think there's a lot of value in it for you guys too, so we're going to continue on with the same format. I'm just going to grab my chair that I can demo some pistols with here. This is my wife's work chair. Hopefully we don't get it too sweaty. So, what we've got now is EMOM for 10 minutes as well. But we're just gonna do some single leg work. So, the way that I kind of like to do this is over the course of 10 minutes, we're gonna do 3 different things. Stop it. One of them for 2 minutes and then the other 2 for 2 minutes each. So basically, let me turn that down a little bit. See the hollow rocks, oh my God, yeah, they're good, eh? They really light up the abs, and really like nothing else, right? I mean, you do a sit-up or whatever, and you're gonna feel a lot of quads and hip flexors, but I find the hollow rocks are all right there, because your body wants to open up. All right, so for the single leg work, basically minute 1, I'm just gonna stand on one foot. Minute 2, stand on the other foot, and then minute 3, 4, 5, and 6, we're gonna hop. So it can be hop, stand, or bouncing, or back and forth, whatever feels accessible. Same thing next minute, same thing next minute, same thing next minute. So that's our first 6 minutes. And then the last 4 minutes, we're gonna go pistols, or some version of a single leg squat. So which could look like this if you have the capacity, if you got the range of motion, flexibility, strength, balance, all those things. But if you don't, or if you're just working on it, or you've got some, some joint discomfort, set up a chair, reach one foot out in front, reach the arms, sit down in the chair, lean forward to balance, stand it back up. And that can be scaled to any height. So if you find that that's challenging and getting all the way back up from the chair is hard, just raise it up a little bit. Put some, put a phone book, nobody's got phone books anymore, but put something on top of that chair so that it's a little bit higher, a little bit easier. And then format-wise for those squat minutes, my goal is going to be stand on that single leg the whole time, and then, maybe every 10 seconds do a squat, maybe a little faster if we're feeling real strong. So once again, and you can modify this, right? You can, instead of holding for the whole minute, you could go 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Instead of hopping, you could just hold. Instead of squatting, you could hop. Just choose an option that's going to be challenging and, that makes your balance challenged. Maybe your legs a little bit, maybe the calves, ankles, all that kind of good stuff. Let me know if we need any modifications in the chat. I do a lot of dead bugs. I'll do these more often. Nice. Yeah, the dead bug is good. I find this is more just like burn in the abs though. But the dead bug is good for coordination. Spencer was doing one-legged squats. He was inspired by you to add them. I like it. Yeah, he did mention that, I noticed. All right. So, 2 minutes of just standing balance, 4 minutes of hopping, and then 4 minutes of single leg squatting. Once again, use a chair if you need for the squats or some other sort of elevated surface. Okay, well, let's do it. We're rolling this morning, I'm feeling it. Okay, team, let's do this. Good. Is that loud enough? How loud do you want this? I'm going to attempt at just one-legged standing for 1 minute in a balance board. Yeah, I think Jody uses a balance board too, Valerie. But try the hopping and the squatting as well, because that stuff will light up your ankles. All right, let's do this. 10 seconds. Never gonna look back. 3, 2, 1. So currently just standing on one foot. You can do whatever you want with the other foot. And you can try to close your eyes, but I'd probably fall over. So just hang out on one leg. That's it. Equipment, you joining us for this as well? Jason. Megan, are you balancing? That's coming up on halfway here, 30 seconds. Good, you might start to feel the hip burn a little bit. You might start to feel the ankle, the calves starting to light up a little bit. We're gonna switch in 20 seconds. It's the hops that really get it. You'll be surprised if you haven't done these before. 10 seconds. I might switch a little early because the right side for me is weaker. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch. What are you doing, Maple? Let's just stand and think about spreading the toes. You'll likely notice if you look down that your foot is not rolled in. It's hard to have a collapsed arch when standing on one foot. That is obviously the goal, to maintain the arch in your foot at all times. Ideally have good control of your toes just like you do of your fingers. So the more you spend time barefoot, the better. Running, jumping. 20 seconds left. Then we'll switch the other leg and do some hopping. Or you could just stay on one foot and stand. Just choose something that's challenging but doable. 10. Challenging but doable. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Ooh, that's sweaty there already. Just hopping up and down. You can go fast or slow. Maybe I'll do some intervals. 10 seconds on slow, 10 seconds on fast maybe. Mess around with whatever. "30 seconds. Ooh, that one really gets it in the hip. Oh, that burns. Main thing is try to hold that balance. So if you can't jump, that's okay. Just try to stay there. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. That's what it takes. Talia, good morning. We missed you there for the workout. Doing our single leg opportunity work. You go back, we got dumbbell snatches and hollow rocks. As an EMOM if you want. Whoa. Hang out for the rest of the stream with us, Talia. 20 seconds, and we're back to the other leg. 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch again. Wow. So back to hopping again. One more per side with the hop. And then we'll squat. Let's go. Yeah. I'm liking that it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doing. See if I can go just steady for the whole minute like this. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay 30 seconds. Stay with it, team. I'm gonna have huge calves by the end of this. That's a joke. I also don't care about that. 10. I'm gonna switch early because this right leg is no good. 3, 2, 1. That's halfway through the whole thing here. Thanks, Maple. You're not making it easier. Hey. Hey, cute dog. Maple. Go. 30. Oh, the hamstring lights up there too. Woo. Maple, go away. Back, 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 please. Oh. 15 seconds. And then we'll switch the other leg and get some squats. You can get out your chair if you're using it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right. A squat every 10. 3, 2, 1. All right, 1 down. Use a chair if this feels crappy. 2, 1. Oh. You could also stand on something a little bit taller, let the other leg drop down, because the quad will burn on this. Go. If you stick it out in front like I'm doing. A lot of quad. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch sides in 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Almost there, team. 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Maple. No, go away. Whoop. No. Stay back there. 3, 2, 1. Maple. Ooh. Holy moly, she's making this hard. Please go. Please go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Maple, go away. 2, 1. Oh, that right side is not as strong. 3, 2, 1. There's a big one. Gonna switch sides here in 5. Last 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're almost there. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. That was a good crack. 5, 3, 2, 1. 5, 3, 2, 1. I might switch early. This side's so much stronger. 5, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna switch here to the last ones on the right. Nope. 3, 2, 1. Coming up and switching at 5, 3, 2, 1. Last switch. Last minute here. Hang on, stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Come on, right side. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Holy. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's a good one. Couple more and we're done, team. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. 5, 3, 2, 1. Maple. Oh. And there we are. time. I guess I moved early on that. Wow. Great job, team. Take a little walk around. And then we'll stretch out the hips a little bit. Wow, great job. Ooh, how was that? What options do we go with? How was it? Job, good work everyone. Have a great day ahead. You too, Job. Have a good shift. Good end to your shift. Job's working 7 to 7 right now. Look at him go. All right, Jody, how was it on the balance board? Valerie, how was that? Okay, Maple. All right, let's just let's slow her down a little bit. Let's start with just a little hamstring from all the dumbbell snatches. So just sitting with the legs straight out in front. You can see better here, maybe. Jody says balance board easier than hops. Oddly, that's not super surprising. I find those hops just burn like crazy. So, are you helping me, Maple? What are you doing? No, don't lick, please. This dog is a lap dog. I don't know like how she learned that, but she always wants to sit on my lap. All right, so just sitting legs straight out in front of you. Try to keep the torso tall. Chest is upright, and you're looking for some hamstring stretch here. So, Maple's like play with me. Yeah, Maple's like play with me now. Yeah, exactly. She does make me smile. She does make me smile too. It is challenging sometimes, but she is a good girl. I did say morning. Oh, sorry, Talia. I must have missed you there. Didn't think you saw it. I've been focusing on my workout. Amazing. Fab workout too. Awesome, Talia. Awesome. Valerie, balance board for standing was good, easy. My right knee hurts so bad. The assisted pistols here, sad. Uh-oh. We got through it. If it hurts, back off. Yeah, we want discomfort but not pain, right? So I want muscle discomfort and challenge, but I don't want joint pain. So if you're ever feeling joint pain, back off, choose another option for the day, and if it continues, try to sort out, hey, what is it that's happening, or what is happening to cause that discomfort? Is there a tracking issue, or what's going on there? Jody, I started with 2 hops, then I did 4 on the board, and then 4 one-legged squats. Nice. Okay, so you started with hops. Oh, I see. You went harder and then easier. I get it. Yeah, I find the hops are definitely harder than standing. Obviously, I'm not on a balance board, so maybe that would be harder than standing just still, but the hops I find are extremely hard because you're jumping with only one leg, right? So it's like a jump itself with 2 legs is a lot of explosiveness, but put all that weight now on 1 foot and do it over and over again. It's definitely more work for sure. Maybe less balance right now, but even still the same balance because of the dynamic landing and taking off. That if you're off with your balance, you're probably going sideways. Oh, so great job on that. Keep the torso nice and tall. Feel those hamstrings. We're going to switch this in a sec. But just think, right? It's as simple as it gets. Get up nice and early. Get your work done. Whether you're a father, a mother, a busy person in life in general, you started your day off with a bang, and now you're fresh and ready to go for the rest of the day. With no distractions, no anxiety about, oh, did I get my workout in or did I do my most important stuff? This is the way. Show your kids that you're dedicated to securing your own oxygen mask. That it's important for you to take care of yourself so that you can be the best for them. During your workouts by setting the example for fitness, but then being present during the day for them. Okay. Let's switch this up. Let's get a little bit of hip in here. So we're going to cross a leg over. Maybe this thing's going to be in the way. So I'm going to take one leg and just cross it across the other one. And then I'm going to try to kind of rock back and forth a little bit. And then I want to kind of keep my weight forwards, keeping the chest up and lean forward a little bit so that we can get that hip stretched. We'll hang out here for about a minute. Hopefully you can see me. Maple's blocking all that, but one leg across. Jody, remember when we did one-legged hops to a weight plate? That was hard as well, coordination. I was thinking about actually doing that today. We'll probably throw that in next week where we do a hop to something. Talia, thanks Adam, another amazing workout. Looking forward to tomorrow. Awesome job, Talia, great work. Here, while we're finishing our stretches, we'll watch. Ow, you just bit my hand. I'll show what we got here. So hanging out on that one side still. Oh, that was the Bonfire that we had the other day, still up there. You can hear Maple in there. All right, so yesterday, what we got? Oh, I got out with the crew. Oh, of course, that's going to be upside down. And actually built a little bit of fence. Jason knows what this is about, but I got out, and this is pretty rare because it's pretty busy here, but got out and actually worked on the permanent fence a little bit. I'm basically pulling a 12 gauge high tensile wire through the insulated T-posts. There are the cows out there. And there's a dump truck going down the road. They were heavy busy yesterday mining rocks and gravel and whatnot we're full of there are quarries all around us because we're on a lot of rock. So the guy across the road has a quarry. There are 2 or 3 other quarries up the road, which is nice for getting gravel and whatnot. But they're digging it up. Good morning, Tasharia. How we doing? So a beautiful day yesterday. Got out and actually the family came out and helped. So that's always kind of my favorite thing when we all get out together and do it. And then just, here's a little upside down sheep clip for you. Why is everything always upside down on here? I had finally gotten them back through the fence. So this is them just coming to get some water and lick the salt block, which I think I might show here in a sec. But yesterday they decided they want to be back out, and I'm not going to let them go through the fence. So I opened the gate and and they're back out in that main field. If you haven't switched legs yet, switch legs, cross it over top, rock back and forth, get your butt underneath you. Tasharia, tired but good. Hey, up is good. You're doing it. Jody says, Tasharia, it's going to be cold here for my walk, but I'll be listening to you. Awesome. Yeah, once we're done here, go check out Tasharia's live stream outside in Texas. Hopefully it doesn't, it's not as cold there as it is here, Tasharia. I don't think you're out in the snow. Look at that. There's the fire in the background. That was the other day. I just didn't show this clip the other day. Yeah, they are definitely good escape artists, Talia. And if the fence is not strong and they, see something they like on the other side, they're going. And then the problem is because they're sheep, once one goes, the others stare at them and eventually they go as well. And part of the issue really is those llamas, because they're so curious that the other day when I was trying to get everybody back in, the sheep started coming back in, but the llamas saw the opening and they went out, and then all of the sheep follow the llamas because they're pretty cool. So those are the clips for today. Whoa, Maple. So let's finish up this stretch, and then I definitely want to do the shoulder stretch that we've been talking about and doing the last couple days before we run away here. So maybe we'll do that while we're talking about our most important work. So make sure you've got a good minute or so in that stretch. Hips are feeling a little bit more open. And then let's talk here while we do our last stretch. Tasharia, what's your podcast name? It's, what is it? Life with Tasharia. I guess it used to be Frugal Mama. But go check out Life with Tasharia. Megan, you're still here. I love it. Okay, so we're going to do the old, I'm going to call this the elementary school stretch because I feel like I haven't done it since then. But one arm goes overhead. One arm goes behind you. And we're getting an internal rotation here at the shoulder. Oh my God. That's so uncomfortable. And hang out there for, let's say, as long as you can handle while we talk about our most important work. So, whether you're a father or not, you have a vision for your life, right? You have a picture in your mind of, or you're used to at least, of what you think this should look like or should have looked like. And I think a lot of us compare that picture to where we're at, and it's not the same, right? Our vision of what life was going to be like or could have been like has been watered down by being busy and, distractions that have come at us and, things that are easy that take up time. And if we don't, focus ourselves and reassess what's important and, what we want to be, who we want to be, where we want to be, then it's easy to continue drifting along whatever path we're on. But if we want more, if we, want to get to that dream that we pictured, that life that we saw when we were younger, there's two things that need to happen. One, you need to start doing the work, and two, you need to believe it. I find that doing the thing will make you start believing that you are that person, because there's an identity shift that's necessary if you've gotten far away from your goals, right? If you've gotten so far off track that it's hard to believe that you could be that person anymore, that whatever, drives the race car, or is an astronaut, or writes a book, or is a movie star, whatever it is that, your thing was or is, the further you've gotten from it, the less you believe that you're that person, let's say, right? The less your identity says, hey, I'm that person. So the only way to change that and get back to it, which is possible, is to start doing those things that person would do. For example, if you have, the mindset that you are broke or poor and you receive a lot of money, right? You win the lottery. It's very likely that you are going to end up poor and broke very, very soon because you don't believe that you are, a rich person, a millionaire, whatever it is. And as a result, you don't live like that. You don't have the habits of someone who knows how to take care of money and keep it as opposed to just blowing it. So the way to become that person is to do the things that person would do. So if we want to, talk financial, since we started with that example, I would want to make sure that daily I'm doing the habits and the tasks that someone who knows what to do with money would do. Maybe I'm researching, long-term investments. Maybe I'm doing a daily, weekly, monthly, annual budget to see, what the income is that's coming in, and then how do I manage it to maintain a margin that goes for saving and investing? Or, what kind of side hustle can I start building that's going to increase my income? And then once you've determined that thing that's going to get you to that goal, all there is to it is to start doing it every day, right? Break that task down into an actionable step, like I'm going to read 30 books. I'm going to read 30 pages or 10 pages in this financial book for the next 2 years, and I will have read 3 books, not 3 books, come on. 30 pages a day, that's a book every, 20 days, 20 days. It's 30 books a year. It's 60 books, right? If you do that, if you start that practice, you're going to start becoming that person who's more conscious of their finances and who has the skills and the knowledge to do the right things with their money so that they become that person who is more financially savvy. Right? It's not about believing you're that person first. I'm not just going to go from broke mindset to thinking that I can be rich, right? It's going to take the actions of a rich person, like living below your means, making sure that there's a savings rate happening, that not all the money that comes in goes out. And then once you do those habits over and over and over again, you're going to start to see your savings increase and therefore start to believe that you are someone who is good with money. Right? And this applies to any example. This is a financial one, but it applies to anything, that if you do the thing enough, you will become that person. Right? I'll use my example again and again, that until we started this, or maybe 30 days before I started the 5 a.m. Squat Club on YouTube, there was no chance I was getting up at 4:30 to exercise. The only time in my life that I'd been getting up that early was when I worked for a fish market and we delivered fish and seafood all over the city, and I had to get up super early to go receive deliveries and then ship them out. But it wasn't by choice, and I would never have called myself a morning person. But the more I do this, the more I feel confident telling people, hey, like, you should do this. Because before I wouldn't have been able to say that because I didn't have any experience and I wasn't that person. But the more I do it, the more I become that person, and I believe that I'm a morning person. I believe that I'm the type of person that gets shit done before people wake up because now I'm doing it. You're only going to believe it once you do it. So do that thing over and over again. Become the person that you want to be. Change that identity. Jabes, good morning. I am shirtless with azure shorts. That is a fancy color, azure. We actually have some chickens. They're white chickens, but they're called blue azure, and they lay blue eggs. Very similar to that color of heart you posted on there. And you're shirtless with black shorts. Jabes, you're incredibly observant. I like it. Adam, on Sunday, I did high knees. Good. Today's Tuesday, Jabes. What'd you do today? What's the workout for today? Kenneth, good morning. How you doing? What is your workout for today, buddy? Jody, now you're a morning person. I've always been 5 or 6 a.m. at CrossFit. Best time. Well, so I guess I used to coach 6 a.m. CrossFit classes, so I used to be there as well. But same thing, not by choice. But now I am. And, to be honest, I think if my life wasn't this busy, I probably still wouldn't. I don't know if I'd be a morning person on my own. It's just whatever you want to become, whoever you want to be, do the thing that person does. Don't try to be that person without doing the thing, right? The action is everything. Belief comes from action. Action cures anxiety. Like, all of the things that we want come from doing the things to get us there. If I want to be a better husband, like, I need to do that thing. I need to be more mindful. I need to be more courteous. I need to practice the things that person would do before I believe that I am that person. I think we're getting that point across, eh? Jabes, today I'm going to do burpees. Hey, I look forward to seeing that. You going to do a little video, Jabes? Tasharia, get more done before 6 a.m. than most people do all day. It's true. And Tasharia, I think the point here, and I've been talking about this with a lot of people, is people don't have goals. If you ask the next 10 people you see, hey, like, what is a goal you have, let alone what is your big life goal? And a lot of them will have no idea. Because it's just like, hey, I want to make it to Friday. Or, and I guess that's a goal, but it's pretty crappy. Or like, hey, I'm going to a concert this weekend. Like, that's not a goal. Do you know what I mean? Ask people, what are your goals? And you're going to see that most people have no direction. They don't know what their life is supposed to be about, what their purpose is. So, yeah, when you get up this early and you make progress, you're well ahead of most people. And I think I've said this a few times, that if you do the same thing over and over again with intention for a year, 3 years, 5 years, like, you're going to be ahead of everybody in your class already. Anybody else that's aiming for that same thing, unless they've dedicated themselves the way you have, which most people will not, have not, and will not. And therefore, you're gonna be well ahead of them if you just start doing it consistently and stay with it. So that's it. There's no limitation to who or what you can be if you dedicate yourself to doing the tasks, doing the actions that person will do. Good. All right, team. Make sure you've hit that thumbs up button. Let's start winding her down. Great session this morning. You guys were fantastic. And if you're just coming in, go back, watch the replay, give it a go. Stop jumping around. Jabes, Talia's here. She's been here. She may have left, but she was here with us. Jabes, 5 a.m. You give us a join. Come work out with us someday. All right, so let's see what we got on here for tomorrow. Tomorrow's back squat day. So our slow opportunity work is going to be some heavier squats, 5x5. And I'm not going to lie, but I do not have tomorrow's workout programmed. My mom's coming over today, watch the girls a little bit, so I'm going to get a little bit of programming done. If you guys have any suggestions or movements that you want to see tomorrow with our back squats, or before the back squat, sorry, feel free to send me a message on Instagram or even just post it here in the comments or in the chat. And if you're coming in late, go watch the replay, do the workout, and wow, post a comment about, how many reps you did on the EMOM and how the single leg balance work was. So, team, awesome job. You guys are fantastic. Extra pat on the back for getting up nice and early, doing your, getting your body set. Do your most important work. Take the steps to become whatever it is you want, whoever it is you want. And let's get it, right? You guys are fantastic. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Love you all. See you tomorrow.